Lepidus Plague is the mastermind behind the Aussie black metal solo project Kommodus, and his latest self-titled album Kommodus only released late May 2020. While Lepidus flies solo for the most part, he has some vocal collaborations going on within this latest album by familiar black metal artists of the underground such as Valak, Beria, Hinterkaifeck and Casting Hater in Extremist. This is 12 tracks and 70 minutes full of violent and raw black metal, amplified by vivid ideologies and storytelling of the wars within one's mind and the victories and empowerment of overcoming the struggle. This is the sixth release by Kommodus, and for me this is his best work yet. His musicianship and creative ability just keeps growing and is quickly defining him as a very exciting black metal artist to follow. Those who are familiar with Kommodus know that Lepidus can riff. Holy hell, he pulverizes on this album. The riffs grab me hard by the throat, even tighter this time, and for me were a highlight in each and every track. The album starts out, however, with an ambient intro of placid acoustic guitars and trumpets hailing a melody of melancholy. And after that intro, if you weren't expecting the heaviness to follow after the initial ease in, you are in for a surprise. The composition turns deadly vicious with lo-fi distorted guitars, perfectly hazy production, and Kommodus' ability to execute his vocals in such a bloodied, convicted way. It's perfectly exhausting and it's so damn good. The guitar work in this opening track is filthy mean, and the track I'm talking to you about is Where Iron and Blood Converge, and it properly destroys. It's here you realize that you're in for an engulfing cloud of big moody, big beats, alluring guitar solos, nicely faded back into the production, adding a foreboding dark nature to this banger of a track. Big caveman riffs and double kicks, all to combine an absolutely devastating listen. Entombed beneath roots and thicket cured my thirst for an unrelenting raw heaviness that I crave so often in my black metal, with manic and well-organized frenzy of blast, chaotic and solid vocal execution which carries such a severe tone and perfect abruptness. And the riffs that just tore my face off in this one. God damn, this man can riff the shit out of his guitar. And this track just smashes continually from start to finish with dirty breakdowns and change up of tempo. Just shy of halfway through into this track, and this is just total war. Kommodus has created this album to be large, and he's kept it so diverse with some ambient moments of nature and rolling waves, and even if they are short-lived, they've still got their place here and contribute well to the overall sound before big imposing sounds ensue, as heard in the track Zephyr's Glow, Where Petrified Giants Sleep. I love that title. And the unsettling and saddened intro of trumpets and distant thunder before the intoxicating sounds break your bones in the track of Forged Between the Hammer and Anvil. This album punishes you continually, providing artiest sounds to your senses in its entirety, with varying vocal styles from the guest vocalists who are all so aligned to this devastation, and they just fit in so well. And I need to reiterate those riffs, you know, they just bring such a dark melodicism, translating impending doom right to the last full-length track, The Niflheim Carve Out a New World, ending this album on an equally as strong note to that of which it started, with the album reaching its finality with a moody and emotive intro of familiar instruments, yet ones that we're probably not used to hearing so much in our black metal. But for me, it's a fact that these quirky and unique elements have helped shape Kommodus' signature sound, and we expect to hear that now. The album Kommodus was made to seek and destroy the listener, and it properly did for me. It's a dense, heavy and impressive conquering experience. Kommodus is up on Bandcamp at the moment. It's for digital purpose, however it is set to release on double LP, cassette and CD in late August through Gota Warx labels. So follow Kommodus on Bandcamp and Insta to keep abreast with all of that, because it's vital information and I know so many of you are waiting for the physical release. Kommodus, mate, you are doing Australian black metal proud, and this is a stellar fucking album. I'm Kelly T, this has been my black metal review.